Yo, what is going on, everyone? I came across this thing on Twitter not too long ago, and I'm looking it up on Google. It's an excerpt from Joe Biden's recent State of the Union speech. Now, President Biden said something that I do agree with 100%. Most of the time, I do not agree with him. But he is right in this. He said during his speech that we should all agree, quote unquote, the answer is not to defund the police. The answer is to fund the police with the resources and the training they need to protect our communities. He also noted that the American Rescue Plan provided a $350 billion for local governments to hire more police and invest in what is called proven strategies like community violence interruption. He also said, let's not abandon our streets or choose between safety and equal justice. Let's come together to protect our communities, restore trust, and hold law enforcement accountable. Now, of course, many people on Twitter are not happy about this. But then again, Twitter, for the most part, along with Facebook, is liberal. They're the ones crying out for Black Lives Matter, defunding the police. I'm friends on Facebook with a gal named Carolyn. Many couple years back, before this whole bullshit with George Floyd happening in 2020, she was beat up pretty bad by her ex-boyfriend. A lot of cuts, a lot of bruises. She called the Houston police, and apparently she said they did not do shit. She was furious about that. So, hearing these words from Biden, obviously that's going to fucking aggravate the shit out of her. She's going to be like, why should we fund the police when they didn't do anything for me? In my case, there. Well, let me explain. You're in your home, sleeping in your bed, peacefully sleeping, alarm set to a 6 a.m. when you got to go up and get to work. All of a sudden, someone barges into your house, ties you up, rapes you, takes your goods. Who are you going to call? Obviously, the police. You're going to have to call somebody. When those two punk bastards start making threats at me at the gas station where we live, who did I call? The police. It took a long damn while for them to get there, but then again, they had another situation to take care of first. And that situation, was probably more important than my situation there, which was not that, in their eyes, a big deal. But still, they had to be alerted about this situation. You know? And we cannot have crime rates going up in every city, whether it's Detroit, Houston, Chicago, LA, Denver, you name it. Baltimore, Boston. Especially now. Because according to this article, crime rates have been threatening to hurt the Democrat Party in the midterms. And Biden has been looking for ways to distance himself from progressives, over how to combat crime without abandoning his campaign pledges. So I agree. The police departments, whichever city it is, needs to be refunded, retrained, so they don't make the same mistake as Derek Chauvin, Larry Nevers, and Walter Butson did in 1992, or the 4 cops who beat the crap out of Rodney King a year earlier. So what do you think of what I just said here? Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? Questions, comments, concerns, ideas, suggestions? Leave them below the video here, past the description. And also hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, everyone. You have yourself a good night.